Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them. The Young and the Restless. Spoilers. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today is an absolutely wild day to dive deep into the chaos that just went down in Genoa City. Grab your coffee or your late night snack, because we have a massive, jaw-dropping showdown to unpack. Let's get right into the madness. I am literally typing this at 2 a.m. because I am shaking with absolute rage and excitement, and I cannot sleep until I get this out of my system. I mean, did we all just watch the same episode? I can't believe they actually did that. I am screaming at my television. I know some people are loving this twist, but personally, I feel like my brain just short-circuited. Sienna Bacall. Victor Newman. The ranch. The absolute audacity of this woman to march into Victor's living room and drop a nuclear bomb on his perfectly tailored lap. I've been watching this show religiously since 2015, and let me tell you, this is simultaneously the most frustrating and the most brilliantly unhinged thing the writers have done in years, and I am so here for it. But I'm also so mad about it. Let's just back up for a second, because I really need to process this scene frame by frame. Sienna Bacall. The same Sienna who literally stalked Phyllis Summers, ambushed her in a dark basement, beat her to a pulp to rescue Matt Clark, and oh yeah, let's not forget, is the exact person who has been supplying Nick Newman with the lethal drugs that caused him to crash his car and nearly die. That Sienna, she has the sheer, unadulterated nerve to walk into the Newman ranch, into Victor's territory, and she stands there, looking Victor dead in the eye, and tries to negotiate. I mean, what is even happening right now? So, she demands that Victor drop all the charges against Matt. She wants Matt to get psychiatric help instead of rotting in a prison cell where he belongs. Because suddenly, Matt is just a misunderstood victim who needs a little therapy? Give me a break. But wait, it gets crazier. Because she didn't just ask nicely. No, she dropped the ultimate soap opera leverage. She is pregnant. Sienna is carrying Matt Clark's heir. A baby Clark! I literally threw my remote at the couch. A new generation of Clark terror is incubating as we speak. And she uses this unborn child as a bargaining chip, threatening to go public with the pregnancy and paint the Newmans as heartless monsters trying to lock up a poor, expectant father. I mean, the manipulation is off the charts. She actually stood there and claimed that Matt has completely changed since he found out he was going to be a father. That he's a new man. That the pain he's suffering now is enough of a price to pay for his past sins. Excuse me? Has he paid enough? Matt is literally faking amnesia right now to mess with everyone. He is manipulating Nick, who is so psychologically messed up from his near-death experience that he's trying to help Matt regain his memories just so he can hate him properly. And Sienna thinks Matt has changed? She is completely delusional. Or maybe she's not. Maybe she's just as calculating and evil as he is. Actually, no, I think she believes her own lies. She is fanatically loyal to this monster. It's terrifying. She told Victor that she is willing to put her own life and the life of her unborn baby on the line to protect the man that all of Genoa City wants to destroy. She is holding her own child hostage in this war. And let's talk about Victor's reaction, because Eric Braeden deserves an Emmy just for the subtle twitch in his jaw during this scene. Victor, of course, laughed in her face. He scoffed. He gave her that classic, intimidating Victor Newman sneer. You got that? You think I care about your little baby? That's the vibe he projected. He stood tall, completely dismissing her ridiculous demands. But, and this is the genius part, you could see the absolute terror flashing behind his eyes. Victor is terrified. He won't admit it, but he is shaking in his custom Italian leather shoes, because Victor knows exactly what this means. A baby Clark. A new generation of this twisted bloodline. The generational trauma in Genoa City is so real. Remember when they tried this redemption arc with other villains in the past? Yeah, didn't work then either. Every time a villain has a kid, that kid grows up to terrorize the Newmans 20 years later. Victor is looking at Sienna's stomach, and he isn't seeing an innocent baby. He is seeing Matt Clark too. He is seeing the ghost of all the trauma Matt has inflicted on Nick, on Sharon, on Noah. He is seeing the future destruction of his empire. And Victor does not handle threats to his legacy well. Let's not forget what Victor has been doing lately. He has been aggressively gaslighting Nikki, demanding she praise him for his ruthless business choices, acting like he is the untouchable god of Genoa City. He refused to trade his company to Phyllis to save Matt, and he felt entirely vindicated when Nick survived. He has been taking a victory lap, and now Sienna walks in and shatters that illusion of control. Victor hates nothing more than being backed into a corner, especially by someone he considers beneath him. The dynamic in that room was electric. You could cut the tension with a knife. I am just so worked up about this because the legal battle has now completely shifted. Before this, it was cut and dry. Matt is a monster, lock him up, throw away the key. But now, Sienna is weaponizing motherhood. She is going to spin this in the press. The ruthless Victor Newman is trying to tear a reformed father away from his pregnant partner. The optics are terrible for the Newmans. And Victor knows it. I kind of want to see Victor just completely lose his mind and do something drastic. Will he actually cave? Will he agree to the psychiatric facility just to keep Sienna quiet? Wait, no. This is Victor. He never caves. He's probably already plotting how to steal the baby and raise it as a Newman just to spite Matt. Oh my god, can you imagine? But let's bring it back to Sienna for a minute. Am I the only one who thinks she is the most dangerous person in GC right now? I mean, she is unhinged. She literally beat Phyllis down in a dark basement. She poisoned Nick with fentanyl-laced drugs, and now she is playing the protective mother bear. It's sickening, but it's also fantastic television. I hate her, but I love watching her. Sometimes I contradict myself because I want her to get her karma, but I also want her to keep causing maximum chaos. She is the wild card this show desperately needed. And how is Nick going to react to this? Nick is currently dealing with his own addiction demons. Demons that Sienna fueled. Nick crashed his car into a cliff. Guys, he almost died. Adam flew all the way to Vegas to try and save him, and it still wasn't enough to stop the destruction Matt and Sienna caused. And when Nick finds out that the woman who sold him the drugs that almost killed him is carrying Matt's baby and is using that baby to keep Matt out of prison, Nick is going to snap. He is already trying to cure Matt's fake amnesia. This pregnancy news is going to push Nick right over the edge. I am dreading it, but I am also grabbing my popcorn. Think about the ripple effects here. Sharon has been terrified for Nick and Noah. Noah literally just had a bloody fist fight with Matt. And now they have to deal with the fact that Matt's legacy is going to continue? This isn't just about Victor and Sienna. This is going to destroy the entire Newman family's sense of safety. Sienna is practically guaranteeing that the Clark name will haunt them forever. I mean, how do you even fight against an unborn child? You can't. Sienna has checkmated Victor Newman, at least for tonight. And can we just talk about Matt's fake amnesia for a second? Because Sienna's standing there crying about how Matt needs psychiatric help, but we all know he is faking. He is sitting in custody playing dumb, pretending he doesn't remember terrorizing Sharon, holding Noah hostage, or almost killing Nick. He is a master manipulator. So is Sienna in on the fake amnesia, or is Matt playing her too? Is he using her pregnancy as his get-out-of-jail-free card? Because if he is, that makes him even more evil than I thought. And I didn't think that was possible. This whole situation just proves why I have been watching for years. Just when you think the storyline is wrapping up, just when you think Matt is finally going to pay, boom, a pregnancy, a standoff at the ranch. It's classic Y&R. I know some fans in the forums are groaning, saying not another secret baby plot, but this isn't just a secret baby. This is a weaponized baby. Sienna is holding a biological grenade in Victor's living room. I am going to need the next episode right now. I want to see Victor's countermove. I want to see Sienna try to outsmart the mustache. It's going to be a bloodbath, and honestly, I am so ready for it.